So why do my fish keep dying? If this is a question you're asking yourself, you did come to the right place. This is Noah at Ark BioRite. The sad truth is most of the fish that are purchased at pet stores, when they get home, they die of malnutrition. It's just the way it is. Improper food, improper nutrition from food that doesn't have the nutritional value they need to live weakens their immune system, and over the course of a month or two, the immune system crashes, allowing secondary infections to come in, and that's generally what kills them. We have a saying in life, you get what you pay for. And in most things that's true, but in fish food, not only do you not get what you pay for, but generally you don't get what's promised on the label. Retail fish foods generally are made with a lower level of crude proteins and quality lipids instead of digestible proteins and digestible lipids. Instead, they have generally fillers, grain fillers, artificial colors, and flashy packaging so you can see how great their food is. True, when you get it home, your fish may eat it, they may even like it. But it's just like us eating lettuce and potato chips. It fills our belly, but there's no nutritional value, and in the end, our bodies will suffer. Everything sounds so simple. When you think about a quality food, it just sounds simple. But it all boils down to money and greed for the most part. Manufacturers have only one choice. They start at the retail price, they work backwards. As they work backwards, they need to factor in packaging, labeling, distributor costs, wholesale costs, retail markups. All these things have to be calculated before they even get to the product that goes in the inside. So let's take an example. To sell a 2-ounce bottle of fish food for $5.60, once you remove all the production costs, the middleman costs, the shipping, you have less than 20 cents to use for the ingredients. And what can you really do with 20 cents of ingredients? Sometimes not a whole lot. What do? Generally, they will put as much of the items that they know have to go in as possible, just enough to be able to put it on the label so you get the warm feeling inside that you're getting something that will work, even though it probably won't. So what's the answer? The answer is a power food. What's a power food, you probably ask? A power food provides 100% of the nutritional needs of all the fish to thrive, not just survive. With a power food, the expense, the time, the mess of live food isn't necessary. You don't need to have 3 or 4 different kinds of food. You don't need to rotate your food. You feed one food. When you switch to a power food, you'll notice a huge difference in as early as 10 days. The colors pop. There's more activity in the tank. And more importantly, your fish are receiving the nutrition that they need for a strong immune system to fight off disease. All the fish in this video, look at the colors, look at the bright, beautiful iridescent colors. All these fish have only been fed one food their entire life, and it's the power food that you're reading about on this video. Power food sounds like it's going to be expensive, and I'm sure, in some ways it actually is expensive. But the thing of it is, with a power food, you feed less because it's concentrated. You don't have to feed as much. Your fish don't expel as much. The cascading effects boil down to less water changes, less time feeding, less time culling sick fish, less time treating sick fish. But lots and lots of extra hours of beautiful enjoyment instead of frustration. If you've been watching this video, you have at least one source for a power food. Please reach out. If you have questions, send them in. If you need samples, please let me know. This is the first of a series called The Truth of Fish Food. And we're going to be covering everything that you can imagine. You will know more about fish food at the end of this series than anybody really needs to know. The other thing to look beyond the outlook for is our new app, Fix Your Fins. It's great. Thank you so much for your time. And until next time, keep keep swimming.